I won my first amateur MMA fight. And here is how you can do it too. I will have a second MMA fight to prove it wasn't luck, it wasn't randomness. I know how to do it. Second time I will do it, third time, and so on. I'm certain I will win my next MMA fight. It will be next weekend. Yes, next weekend on Sunday. And here is how I did it. The first part will be about physical training. You should always train hard on your MMA sessions if you're a coach, whether you do private ones or go on public ones. You should always train harder, but everyone does. So you should also train from home when you don't have an MMA training. I train 3 times a week MMA. Before on my first fight I did 2 times grappling, 1 MMA and twice Thai box, and then I trained from home 3 times. But right now I only do 3 MMA sessions and 4 times I work out. I work out mostly like some functional and mobility with kettlebells and body weight like calisthenics. And everyone trains hard, so you need to get like more advantages. Second is, let's call it mental training. The classic advice of believe in yourself. It sounds cringy, but it's super true. Before this MMA fight I had like grappling matches. I never won those when I didn't believe in myself. I was supremely confident for my first amateur MMA fight. I did some fucking, before, I grabbed the cage and silly shit. Okay, you can't be scared. My friend, he was really good in sparring and in training. His technique was good, everything. But he we were like equal in sparring. But he went into the fight and he was really scared. He was like shying away. He didn't throw any punches and he lost. He's now like 0-2. I wish him all the best for his next fight, which will also be next weekend. And you need to like be a little bit arrogant, fucking hyping yourself up and stuff. Don't be scared of the opponent. Your opponent, my opponent had a fucking beard. He had like literally full beard. But you can get like stuff like that into your head. He was older than me. He had more experience. He had like 7 fights already, and it was my first fight. I won in the first round by an armbar. You have to visualize those things. That's the third part. Put the goal, like win an MMA fight literally on your wall, and look at it every single morning and visualize yourself winning. Maybe visualize how to prevent yourself from losing. Read it over and over again. Maybe put it on your phone, maybe on your wallpaper. I didn't do that. I just had it on my wall and I thought about it every morning. Think about how will you win, what round, like which way. I literally visualized the entire fight and it went exactly how I visualized it. I visualized starting with like a pushing like straight away, then somehow ended up on the ground and submitting him there. And that's exactly what happened. Imagine, visualize what we will do the morning before of the fight. Visualize what you will do the night before, what you will do in the cage before the bell rings. Visualize how you will celebrate everything. It's okay to feel nervous before the fight. That will go only away. It will never go away. You will just decrease with experience, and nervousness feels exactly the same as excitement. So I'm not nervous before fights. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for what will happen, what will I do after, and stuff like that. Tell yourself, I'm excited, I'm not nervous. Getting good sleep is harder because you will think about the fight the night before, maybe 2-3 nights before. Your heart will pound when you are trying to fall asleep, but it's okay. One bad night of sleep will not ruin anything. Just try your best to fall asleep, do all the techniques, maybe, but if you get like a whole week good of sleep, you should be alright. Try to have a good sleep like a week or 2 weeks before the fight. Actually, you should try to have good sleep all the time, but that's not always possible. Don't go into fights with injuries. You will never, having said that, you will never feel 100% ready, but if you're feeling good, that's enough. You might have like small injuries. Try to recover those. Like the 1 week before the fight, have like an offload. Like don't push yourself too hard in those trainings. Like don't spar too much. Just don't get injured, And like the day before and the day of the fight, eat those things that you eat usually, like what you eat always. Because if you eat something new, like, oh, this is gonna have, let me carb up so I have more energy, let me eat this stuff because it might be better for the fight. No, eat what you usually eat. I always eat every single morning scrambled eggs, like 5 eggs. So I will eat that the day that I fight. Don't try to put like some stuff that your body isn't used to, that might upset your stomach and decrease your performance in the fight. The last thing about weight, if you are just an amateur, don't cut like crazy amounts of weight, like trying to sweat it out. What I do, I bulk up a weight class. I try to bulk to be the next weight class above me. Maybe that's not possible for you because you are already like high fat percentage, but like don't try to cut like 10 kilos in a month. My friend is really fat and he wants to have a fight in February and he's trying to cut 10 kilos. That's not a good idea in my opinion, and I wish you all the best in your next fight and watch my other videos. Thank you.